Hello guys, it's your girl Chef Suma aka Iron Chef Jellybean. All jokes, all jokes. Today I will be showing you some cauliflower buffalo wings, and here we go. That's me acting a whole fool in my Harry Potter t-shirt. But we're going to start off with some all-purpose flour. You can use any type of flour, honestly, especially if you're vegan, but I'm going to use about 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour for my coating. I only use 1.5 cups because of the amount of cauliflower I was using was small, like a small amount, just because I was making it for myself. But obviously, double this according to how much cauliflower you'll be using. To that flour, I'll be adding some garlic powder. You're gonna notice that I'm not measuring any of these out because I'm just gonna pour until my ancestors tell me to stop, the way my mama taught me. Putting in some smoked paprika after the garlic. You can use regular paprika too, but I like the smoked one, especially for this buffalo taste. So I'm gonna mix all those dry ingredients together. I'm gonna use something, don't worry, I'm not just gonna spin it around like that. I don't even know why I did that, but it is what it is. So here I am mixing the stuff. After I'm done with that, in a separate plate, I'm gonna take some breadcrumbs. Now I had the panko seasoned breadcrumbs just because I love that Japanese flavor, but if you have your regular breadcrumbs is totally fine. But this actually was awesome for the end product. But yeah, so I poured some of that into a separate dish. And then back to my dry ingredients, I'm going to pour in some almond milk. Now you can also use regular milk or even water. Watch me struggle with this. Watch. Yep, no upper body strength at all. But yes, I'm going to pour in some of this almond milk into those dry ingredients I mixed in earlier. And this is going to be my coating for the cauliflower. So now I'm going to mix that almond milk in with the dry ingredients and create that paste base, whatever you want to call this. As you can see, I'm adjusting as I mix, putting in some more almond milk. Everything falls everywhere. It is what it is, but we shall continue. And here I am still spinning all this. Spinning, and there you go. Look at that. It's turning into one of that nice color that we want. So now I'm going to show you how I cut up the cauliflower, as you can see, into little pieces, bite-sized pieces. So I'm going to take the cauliflower and put it into that coating that I just made. I don't even know what to call this, honestly. What do you call that? Whatever you call that. You're going to mix it all in, and then I'm going to put that into the breadcrumbs. I'm going to do that with each of the pieces. I eventually actually pour in all the cauliflower into that base and then into the breadcrumbs just to make it easier. But yeah, I'm going to do that with each of them. And then once I'm done coating all of them, I'm going to start placing them into the air fryer. Now I'm so excited to tell you guys about the air fryer. The air fryer is actually so amazing. Everything came out so nice. This is actually the first thing I've made in it, and I am so impressed with the results, which you will see at the end. But I totally do recommend getting the air fryer. I'm already so impressed after one dish. I cannot wait to continue making more and more things in it. I just can't believe I was able to make this without any oil. How freaking awesome. And the crispiness in the end, oh, guys, you don't even know. But alright, so I'm finally done coating these, and now look at them in the air fryer. All nice, no oil, no nothing. And I'm gonna pop it in. Now you'll watch me struggle with this for a second because, again, I told you it's my first time using it. So I turn it on. Yep, I was super confused. Wait, what do I do? Okay, so turn it on. It was already set at 15, so I increased the time to 20 minutes. And then I also increased the temperature, the heat, to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I pressed start, and it started. And I was like, yup, that looks about right. Let's see what happens. And so within a couple of minutes, I think 2 minutes after, oh no, 5 minutes after actually, yeah. 5 minutes after, I went and checked to see how it was doing, and look, it was already getting a little bit golden brown. So I'm like, oh my god, it's working. When you pop it right back in, it starts. When you pull it out, it stops. Awesome. You don't have to do anything, no pressing. So while that is all in the air fryer, I started to make my buffalo sauce. So I took some of the butter that I have. Can't believe it's not butter. Put that into a pot to let it melt. Now, I do later realize that I could have put way more butter, but I was just going with the flow, seeing how it goes. So I got the butter in there melting. Now for the sauce, most people use Frank's hot sauce. I actually didn't have that, but I did have a packet of buffalo sauce that I will show you in a couple of seconds. And that's why I melted the butter to mix it in with that to create the buffalo sauce. So you're gonna see right now, I'm gonna pull out that packet of buffalo wing sauce, and there that is. And now I'm gonna start mixing that in with the butter to create my beautiful sauce. There you go. Pour, pour, pour. And again, not measuring. Just keep going until your ancestors tell you to stop. You know what I'm saying? You know what it means? Mixing it all in to create that base. Look at me with the base in the case. I meant to create the sauce, okay? It's coming all together, all nice. The smell was actually awesome, I remember. And then, so you see, there I go. My ancestors told me to pour some more in because they were like, girl, you barely put anything in there. So there I am adding some more. Look at that color. You see, it's coming all together. Oh, no Frank sauce, no problem. Your girl can do anything. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back to the air fryer. So at 10 minutes, I take it out to take a look and like what's really going on. So look at them, they're already so golden brown. So I start to shake them up a little bit, put it back in there. And I'm actually going to lower the temperature because at this point I realize, yeah, they're cooking pretty well. I probably don't need them to be at 400. So I lower it down to 350 and I let it go for a little bit longer. I actually go back and check it in another 2 minutes because again, I did realize how golden brown they already were. So at 8 minutes, I take it out and I'm like, you know what? Let me put it in the sauce and then put it back in the air fryer. So watch this. I thought they were all gonna pour in nicely, but no, one jumped in there. The others were like, hell nah. The other one was like, okay, maybe. And then boom, they all fall in there. So at this point, I actually also realized that I could have made so much more sauce for the coating, but it was definitely enough to coat all of them nicely. So for the next couple of seconds, I'm going to be mixing in all the sauce with the cauliflower. Everything's over here flipping everywhere. But yeah, so mixing it all in. Mix, mix, mix. Continue mixing. And there you go. Look at that. All nicely coated. Look at all those. So I put it back into the air fryer and I'm actually going to leave it at 350, but I do lower the time from 8 minutes down to 5 minutes because they are pretty much all done and now it's just going to get a little bit crispier just with the sauce. So while that was happening, I actually made a little bit more just because I wanted them to be like drenched in the sauce, you know what I'm saying? They're out, they're all done after 5 minutes. Look how amazing those look. Like, oh my god, guys, they were actually so crispy, like I can't even tell you. So there that is. I pour on some more of that buffalo sauce and ooh, jeez, I kind of want them again right now, but they were so good. Look at that. In an air fryer, no oil, none of that. Like, look how beautiful that is. And there you have it, buffalo wings. I really hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and definitely subscribe for more. Love y'all.